seems far off. Nobody really wants that.
But will it make a difference? So will it actually make a difference?
That's a very
What's
good question.
going on?
And also, who wants that really? Can we not stop that from happening? But today,
The vandalism must be stopped.
So
It
like
has to be
doing the
stopped. We all have to do
What is
everything we
this?
can to stop it.
it was
Everyone will
absolutely
sound
amazing,
good.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
that was it.
No, there was no problem whatsoever. There were just people walking around, which they're allowed to do.
They're coming.
So
They're
if
coming.
they didn't turn up
They
and do
did
some
the
bullshit,
thing.
then like people would just disappear.
And
That's
then they
naturally
pushed up.
would.
Yeah.
We're not fucking solar powered robots, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we are. From the start. Like that, it disappears. It's an bastard. Right? People go home with it.
I mean, that helicopter, I never saw a point when that helicopter wasn't up there. How the fuck does it stay up there for that long?
Well,
How
we
much
shall
fuel
do
does
this
it
out.
have?
They switch.
How much? Is there multiple
Yeah,
helicopters?
you switch. Helicopters generally can only stay out for like 2 to 3 hours, really. They can't last a very long time.
Yeah, that's what I wonder.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're run by jet engines.
That's why I
They
have
were on
a
double
helicopter.
time and I thought, fuck it.
He wrote this. But like, you can't use it very long. But it works really intense when you work. But like, the helicopters, they run their jet engines.
Yeah.
They're jet engines.
Yeah.
And then they do the propeller.
Yeah.
So it's not that efficient. So they can only last for like a couple of hours. And then it's done. And then like, so they just switch. That's why you don't hear
Some
about
have got in the area.
helicopter trips from like UK to France and just no way. Really risky.
Were there any speakers tonight? No, Pierce Corbin, like that.
Pierce Corbin was there. Pierce Corbin
Right.
was at the march. David Curtin, he's like
Yeah.
running for mayor.
I didn't see him. I saw
Lawrence as well.
another kid who I don't know his name, but he's always very, very active at Speaker's Corner. I don't know his
I'll
name.
tell you what, most of the people who go to Speaker's Corner, they're also most of the people who go. They're also people who go to like the protest. They don't just go to the anti-lockdown protests. They go to all the protests.
Yes,
So during the
yeah.
lockdown, I'll see the Speaker's Corner. I met the Speaker's Corner.
We're
people.
Well, a
back.
lot of the
Not from
YouTubers
Speaker's
go to
Corner. Yeah, they go to
all
the
the events, and it's good to see this.
I saw Speaker's Corner.
I'm back. I'm addicted. I like to go live. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
2 months ago, right? So it's small. Right, it's the gathering, but Speaker's Corner people they were there. That's what they kind of believe in, like free speech and democracy. So they just turn up.
That's
what
that
they
is
do.
exactly what
Yeah.
it's all about. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they're there for. They should be there. They're allowed to be, right?
Yeah.
So it's like they were there. Pierce Corbin, I did see him give like a speech or two along the march at like certain moments, and he was like interacting with people. It happened.
Do you know, I love
But he's
Pierce
not
Corbin, but I said he's not the best speaker, is
He's
he?
not.
I
But
mean,
his philosophy is okay, but he's not. He don't come across the best.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
he's a
but
scientist. He's a
Yeah.
he's a
He
weatherman, right?
doesn't grip people, does he?
He astronomist, right?
Which is it? Astronomy, isn't it?
Is it astronomy?
Or astrology.
Astrology is the
Well,
way.
Yes, that's the not good, but that's not very good.
He's very well known.
Very wise man.
He's a weatherman.
He's a
right?
wise man.
What happens, like honestly, like I love. He can
I know. I went off 5 minutes ago. This is
Oh,
extra. This is extra
He does get a
footage.
bit too,
Trying to go the extra mile, guys.
scientific stuff.
Trying to
He's not
come
kind
extra.
Kind of like, I don't know what you're talking about, really.
Everything for chat.
Like David Curtin, like he's very straight to the point. Like anyone can listen to him.
Trying to push.
You understand what he's saying all
yeah.
the time. Like he's aware of who he's talking to. I'm not saying he's talking to idiots, but like he's very
Straight to the
clear and
point.
concise.
Straight to the
right?
point.
Like Pierce Corbin, he does go to the scientific thing and stay there for a bit too long. So most people.
He's not engaging. I like Corbyn. I think Pierce Corbyn does fantastic. Don't get me
Not
wrong.
engaging, yeah.
But he's not engaging.
You know, I kind of agree. But you have to understand like who you're talking to. And
I'd still vote if I had to vote for the
Oh,
London
I-
Mayor. I would
Pierce
still give him my
Corbyn,
vote
my vote,
for the work he's done in the anti-lockdown process. The work he's done for the businesses that have been shut down.
Yeah,
I would
people
give him
standing
my
up.
vote every day of the week.
I mean, the only two
Wow,
people I've
businesses.
seen who
It's
actually
brilliant.
who do that, right, is Pierce Corbyn and David Curtin.
Yes.
They're at the
Yeah.
protest, they're there, Piers Corbyn's been arrested so many times.
Yeah, and it carries on
To the point
off to
where
it.
everyone says it's not a protest unless he's arrested. Right? And that's what we say.
Yeah, it's right.
And Curtin's always there. Curtin's been harassed by the police.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And those two people are always there.
It's actually true, is that?
Lawrence Fox has just like turned up recently.
Yeah.
Walking around and just makes a presence like, here I am. And then he just fucks off.
Yeah.
So that's
Let's name keep which candidate say what party.
Independent. Oh, the Reclaim Party.
the claim, yeah?
Yeah.
Nigel
Well, I
Farage.
don't know.
Nigel
supported
Farage
him, yeah.
has endorsed him.
Nigel Farage is endorsed him.
Yeah.
What, and he's not anything to do with reform.
Yeah. No. Well, the Reform Party.
With Richard Tice, yeah.
Yeah, I think they've endorsed him as well. I'm not
Right.
sure. I know
Strange
Farage has definitely.
Everything I said is just what I've seen.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Nice to see you, mate.
Yeah.
Gonna go.
You
Gonna
guys,
go.
will keep you company.
Yeah, sound
We're gonna go too.
No, you're not gonna go.
At some point.
See you up there.
Yep.
You're not live streaming, are you, Bob?
Mind you,
I am, but I'm
I've got to
stopping.
say, I've enjoyed today. I have. I mean, we're fucked though, weren't we? That's at one point.
been hard work
Knackered.
because-
we
Wait,
done.
where did you guys come from?
Yorkshire.
Exactly, you came from fucking Yorkshire. I'm from East London.
We've
You
been
came all the way
to-
here.
we've been
Spent
to
money
the-
to be here, right?
Yes.
You've done a
We've
great,
been to Liverpool.
you've done a great service to like your country.
Like people when we've been to Liverpool and Manchester, and there's been people up
and
from
now
London,
London.
and they've done a great
You know, I'll tell you
service.
something, right?
We're all doing a good fucking service, aren't we?
People have no problem spending £200 to get a ticket to some shitty festival, go in there, stay in this little area, right, and spend like £5 for a can of beer.
Fuck the festival.
Have a good time.
This
Look,
is
you come out here,
our life depends on this.
pay to come here, exactly. You can go back home knowing that you did something good and you had a great time. But today I woke up.
That's what I
I
said,
woke
that's-
up, right? I woke up here and I was talking and I was so excited. I even told Sam, I was like, listen, I'm really looking forward to the festival. And I said those words. I said that word and I was thinking, oh, she does a protest. What? Like, no, it is. This is our festival.
I agree.
If we all get together
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
walk
yeah,
around
yeah,
joyfully,
yeah.
we're not going
Yeah.
out to cause
Yeah.
problems or shout at
Yeah.
people. We're just walking around
Yeah, we're not
as
going
we
to fall
can
out with
together,
Yeah.
having a good time. Went back to the park, sat down, had a great time. There's music. It's a festival. It is. It's our festival.
I said to you,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say no.
He's
This
not
is
gonna
what
say no.
CD smokes.
Thank you.
Cigar
people.
cigar.
That will. He's
Yeah,
got,
yeah, he
he's,
smokes
a,
these.
he's a
me
very,
see.
We're
very
smoking
good
up.
debater.
We're
That's
smoking
exactly
up.
what he smokes. That's what he buys.
This is Magna Carta.
He buys these.
I've seen him stood up
You know-
on his soapbox
What's the name of this?
Do you know
What's
what?
this?
on
Because they're
YouTube.
the 10 pack.
Yes.
They stopped the 10 pack cigarettes.
Honest.
10 pack. We're talking about. In
Yeah.
London,
You gotta
there's no
buy a
10 pack
lot
cigarettes.
or
You're
nothing?
gonna get 20.
In London, there's not even any beers. It's unbelievable. We've come to London thinking
Where are you from?
never sleeps. Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. of
Yorkshire
course.
Airlines.
Yeah.
You've been in
I love the
Yorkshire
accent.
Airlines?
Fantastic.
But it never.
I'm not you.
We've come to London thinking everything.
Oh, they're
open
saying
all
hello
time.
from Yorkshire. There's somebody from Yorkshire watching. Hey, hello Yorkshire. From Central London. We're here.
What's your channel?
Newspaper.
Immortal aliens. Vitaly.
I was thinking.
We do have electricity up north, by the way.
Always
We
after
have-
party.
We're the after party.
Fucking amazing.
I'm back again. I cannot stop trying to
What happened to them?
be as live as
Went, didn't they?
as much live as possible.
Oh, yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
That's why I started this channel, you know.
You
To
didn't
be
No
live
bike,
as much
no
as
bike.
possible.
Night.
Bike is over there.
But at this point, really, that now we're all together, innit? Imagine if it didn't happen, like, I wouldn't be talking to you, you'd be talking to me. We'd just be doing our own shit. Yeah. Right? We wouldn't be sharing a cigarette or a drink together. Like, it's not all like bad, is it?
No bad.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, like, what I was saying is, like, if we didn't have the situation where there's like tyranny essentially, right? We
is
wouldn't
what
be
it is,
here
tyranny.
sharing a drink and a cigarette,
Yes. Are we doing it now?
you know? So it's like maybe to look at the positive
Yeah,
side.
we're back to normal. Give it a couple of months. By the end of summer, we'll be like everybody will forget about it. We'll be back to normal.
Yeah, you're right, Bob. If be back to normal, but only because people are coming out.
Exactly.
Probably by New Year. Okay, realistically, maybe by New Year.
So what you're
New
saying
Year
is- what
2022,
you're saying
everybody's
is
gonna pop the champagne.
Before next
It's
year,
over.
there's gonna be a
Here we
big
are
revolution,
again.
And we're gonna win. And then
Realistically.
come back to normal.
But if there was a revolution,
A revolution. We don't need a revolution. We already have everything open back. Come on.
what would you put in place, sir?
What, back
Yeah,
Well,
we're good.
yeah. But, I mean,
Everything is back
For a
open.
government that actually respects the law of the land, both legal
not gonna happen, is
and
it?
common law.
Yeah, common law, yeah.
Yeah. But like,
it's just not going to happen, is it?
oh, you always say that. The Romans have always said we're never gonna. We're always gonna take charge. Doesn't happen. Yeah,
The
it's
Romans
like
not
nothing.
take
Nothing ever always stays. Nothing always stays the same.
Right,
When there's too much power, it always crumbles. And the question is really how long is it going to take? How quickly can we do it? And I think we can move very fast because we live in a technological world now where we share everything like very quickly. Information. We don't rely on like just the newspapers back in the day. Like back in World War II, they had newspapers, they had propaganda. No one knew what was going on.
It's propaganda.
Right? But now everyone knows what's going on. They're just too stupid, distracted by other things. When they're looking at cats, they're looking at fucking TikTok videos instead of what's outside the house, what's right in front of them. So it can happen very quickly. Revolution doesn't mean violence. It just means that like people have realised what's actually going on and they just don't comply and say we're not happy with this. The entire country turn around and say, I don't like what you're doing. Fuck you. Right? I'm going to go outside to the park with all my friends. We're all going to do it at the same time.
Yeah.
They've lost. And if they turn the army on the people, the country's failed.
The army.
Calling the army on your own people in your
There's only
country is a
60,000
sign
of them.
that you failed.
I think there was more in the demonstration today. The people have the power.
It's all good, man. It's just part of life. You just got to keep doing what you believe is right. If you believe what you're doing is right, you just keep doing
Yeah, I
it.
agree with that.
Because all the other people are doing is what the fuck they're doing. I think we're saying I'm doing nothing. Just keep doing what you want to do. You don't have many years on this planet. Do what makes you happy. You feel it's right, and you know that you're not hurting anyone. Just fucking do it.
I fucking like that.
Put this man on a soapbox in speaker's corner.
Get him his
Top
soapbox.
man. Yes,
Get him his speaker's corner.
What's that? No, but it's true.
it's true.
No,
No, if I go on speaker's corner, I'll speak for like 1 minute and I'm done. That's it.
yeah.
Anyway, good work today, man. Look, I'm here. I'm in this country. I live in London. Fuck, I just walked around the corner. You came from Yorkshire. Both of you came from Yorkshire.
We've come
right?
down to Yorkshire.
Right.
Come from Yorkshire to support you.
Exactly.
You
Wow.
came to Yorkshire just
Our
to
third
be
one
here.
now.
To be
I
here
walk
to
around,
support you,
right?
like you've come
Liverpool.
up to Liverpool, Manchester to support us.
Exactly.
We're all
Liverpool,
supporting
Manchester,
everybody.
and now London.
Primarily, we're here for the anti-lockdown, for the damage the lockdown is causing.
It's more to the economy,
Exactly.
more than anything. And freedom, freedom of speech, yeah, that's right. But it's the economy, it's what they've done to people.
It's a knock-on effect. You damage the economy, you damage everything. Every single little thing. And it all adds up and adds up. And
I mean, the economy is people. People,
Exactly.
is not like something separate. People make everything.
Well, but the economy
It's
is
all
sitting
from-
down in a coffee bar and having a drink
Yes.
inside and outside.
Yeah.
It's all the same. He's paying people's wages and making things go, and that's what it is. And obviously, fucking freedom of speech and things that have been taken away from us.
That's like the root of it. Like we have that. So that's why we can build the economy that we have. That's why people come from other countries to this country. That's why my parents came to this country.
Yeah.
So I could be, not just so I could be born here, I was part of it. I wasn't born when they came over.
Well, we're sleeping tonight, street.
Why?
We're sleeping at the Savoy,
Why
man.
is that? Not just because England had money, but it's because England had freedom and democracy, which enables everyone to make cash. Parents came over here, dad made money, worked in the factory. Yeah, sons. Brother makes a lot of money. I have made some money, but like I've done different things in my life, which I could never do back in India.
Right.
Right, and now like I had nothing because of the fucking lockdown. I'm running around. I'm a journalist now. Yeah. Why? How can I do that? Because of the freedoms and the democracy and the laws that are in this country. I can do what the hell I want to do, whatever I want to do.
Well, you could do up until these coronavirus
Oh yeah, but even under the
restrictions
coronavirus,
have been
I started filming.
right, and then allegedly you cannot do that.
And even with that, people are still coming here. Why? Because there are rights that protect you. When you're in this country, you are a sovereign being, right? Even the Queen can't come and speed you up. Right? Boris can't come and slap you around. No,
Yeah,
go
but
to
he is
India.
doing though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's not
He
allowed.
is
That's
doing.
illegal, right?
Go to India, they're gonna say
the
bloody,
police will
bloody.
slap you around.
He's slapping us around.
Well, Keir Starmer's goon slapped around a guy in.
Yeah, do you see
Right.
that?
In
That
back.
that's so.
That's right though. That's right.
It's not right. Against the law.
Yeah, but what were you on about when he went in his pub and told him to get out?
You know to get out, and then we all saw the video, right? But that's illegal. You're not allowed to do. You did it. You can't stop people from doing stuff. It's a crime. You can't stop people from walking over there and punch someone in the face. I can say, oh, I was drunk. I can't remember. I still did it.
You can understand the bloke's
It don't matter.
softness.
It don't matter. First of all, realize that no one fucking likes you, and then also you fucked up the entire pub industry.
Exactly.
And what on earth made you think that you can walk into someone's pub after you very verbally said "fuck you"?
Yeah.
You know,
We're gonna trigger the light again. Trigger the light.
Right?
Trigger the light.
They
Oh,
absolutely
triggered.
destroyed the-
Light is that
An
again.
individual who's hired security. People laid hands on him.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Clutch.
He should pursue it. He would win. That is why this country is amazing. That's why people come here on boats and everywhere.
Yeah.
That's my parents came here. My parents respect this country. I respect this country. That is why this country is amazing. The freedom, the rights, and democracy. And it's all based on common law. If we throw that away, there's nothing.
Even historically, people from Europe used to come to London. Like Karl Marx came to London because he was persecuted because there was freedom of speech around here. Yeah, yeah.
And spread
Yeah.
his murderous ideology.
Whatever, yeah, but it's freedom of speech. Yeah,
Exactly, you're allowed to.
he fled to London. He fled to
Yeah,
London.
you have speakers which are on the ground, right? You can
Speak his corner.
It's a free country. Is it?
Oscar Wilde.
But what does that enable us to do? That enables the citizens of the country, or anyone permitted to function here in this country, to create the nation, to create society, to create the economy, to make things better, which in turn creates opportunity, which is why people come here.
Yeah,
And that is
but
what we all care about. It's not about corona or like lockdown or this or this. It's infringing on those core values.
Yeah, the
that
opportunity's
make
been
this country.
taken away.
Which we've all taken for granted.
The
for decades.
opportunity's
I've
been
taken my
taken
entire
away.
life. 'Cause I was unaware they existed. I was just enjoying it.
We were all on the
But
way.
when he's taken away from us, that's the
We were all
realise.
conditioned until this has
That's
happened.
why, as a Yorkshireman and an Indian guy from born in East London, another Yorkshireman, and a Russian, all together.
No, I take no jobs. I make a
Isn't that
YouTube
beautiful?
channel. What jobs am I taking?
Would you think that would ever happen 10 years ago?
I work, I pay taxes,
Maybe
and I make a
this
YouTube
bullshit
channel.
that was happening. The positive is that this is happening. It's like a renaissance. It's like a moment where we're just realizing what's actually important, and then we will fix it. So for the next 50 years, we'll see what happens. Yeah,
Elbow cough.
the same shit. Probably.
Hey, what's up, TK Media? Welcome back.
And the same shit probably will happen again. And
As long as human beings exist, as human beings are shitty selfish assholes.
Yeah. Human beings have massive flaws.
biggest flaws going. And that's why it will happen again, and then this will happen again, and then there might be in like 50 years' time another Indian lad, an Indian heritage, a Yorkshire lad, a Russian lad, together
Speaking here today.
again in 50
So maybe,
years' time.
maybe how I see it, this is always how it's been. It's a lot easier now, but maybe that's just being human. So this is just our turn to just deal with it in terms of like
And we need to deal with it.
humankind. It's just our turn to deal with it because people dealt with it before I was born,
Yeah.
and I reap the benefits of it. But while it's happening, just accept it, deal with it, have a good time.
I'll go for that.
Yeah,
I will.
a lot easier than crying in your sleep.
I will go for that.
Cheers. Cheers.
One way or another, we'll
Cheers.
get there.
Cheers.
I don't know how we'll get there, but we will. I was just going to say, he's vanished there and you appeared then.
As if by magic.
I have that tendency. I disappear and come back like a magician with no tricks. Just like disappear and stuff like that. You
I have it. I have it.
wanna do it?
But it's nice as well, don't you think? At the end of the day, it's nice. I don't. I think it's nice. I mean, not what's going on, but scenarios like this.
Absolutely. It made my day, like just coming out today and seeing all these people turn up, all over the country, just coming here. Like it's giving me like hope. Yeah,
There is hope. There was always.
There is hope.
it always
There is.
gives me hope that like there's people who care enough to come down.
There's always hope.
Like one of my friends, literally, like Chapman, I won't say a name, but I was like, what the fuck's going on? It's so depressing. No one cares. Nothing. This like a week. It's depressed.
The thing is,
It came out today and
Okay.
everyone's here, you're here. There's kids coming out. There's children, like 18-year-olds, listen to bullshit TikTok. Or
Thanks so
whatever,
much, Marina.
They're out doing exactly the same thing. Freedom. I want the freedom to go out. It's like everyone is just, they seem to be waking up. And my friend made a really good point. She said, people can be unaware, like ignorant, like just blissfully ignorant. They watch the BBC or whatever.
Yeah,
they don't know what's going on, right?
fucking unaware.
They're happy sitting in their bubble, getting their furlough money or whatever. Oh, we're all crazy. Whatever. But the moment they realise that what they've been listening to is nonsense, and they wake up,
Yep.
they never go back.
And the
Once you
economy
realise
works.
that, oh shit, that's
Indeed,
not right.
the economy works.
You never go back. So you just have to, like how I say to
But
her, you keep doing it, and then
No, it's not Chelsea.
more people
yeah.
grow and grow and grow. Just keep trying.
Yeah.
Every little thing counts. And if you turn to
We'll be in
invest
Chelsea
with
soon
like
enough.
people,
We'll be in
still
Chelsea
counts.
soon enough.
The problem
easy.
you have, the problem you have, people, the majority of people are not.
Say something. They never are. The majority of people are generally idiots, and they just sit back and pretend nothing happens. Like that's how.
Like you
Hitler-
said,
how
to
did
get-
Hitler get in power? Not the Nazi Germany.
Exactly.
Right? Most people they had no idea what was going on.
Hitler got in power in 1933. And he
By
didn't
election.
Get the majority
Yeah.
of the
Yeah, he got elected. He got elected.
government, the German government, parliament. He didn't get it, but he got in power.
Most people turn a
Got in
blind eye.
power.
But the same people who turn a blind eye are the same people who do nothing if someone else comes along and changes things. So even like American Revolution, where they kicked the British out, right?
It's a proper job.
There's 3% of the population. It wasn't the whole country, it wasn't half the country, it was like 3%.
They were very
But
small.
3% is a massive amount.
Very
What's
small,
what's
yeah.
3% of the UK?
Yeah.
What, a couple of million?
But I would think that 66 million population,
More than
aren't we?
that,
So,
yeah.
yeah, I would think that, yeah.
3 million would be like
Yeah.
2.5 million people were actively coming out in
That's a
London,
good point.
changing things every
Good
day.
point, yeah.
Every day, you just they win.
Yeah.
You don't need a massive. You just need significant but substantial minority. And this is according
You
to like
look at the government though as well. I mean, the opinion polls now, Boris Johnson's about 45% approval rating, or they'd vote for him if there were a general election tomorrow. I mean, obviously you can't go on about opinion polls.
last
but
election of Corbyn. Like fuck, approval ratings mean nothing.
They do, and I agree with that. But it just, I just cannot understand how people are going along with it.
They're blissfully ignorant. They think it's easier to stick your head in the sand. But you know what? They're getting their furlough, they're getting their money, whatever.
That's what it is.
And they just like
They're getting
they
that
don't
and
see
thinking, this
they
is
don't
all
see the
right.
damage. And when there is damage,
I'm getting 80%
when there is damage, they listen to the BBC and the BBC you have Sadiq Khan blaming the Conservative government, saying it's cuts. Right.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, my God, life is terrible. Not because of what the entire establishment is doing to us, but it's because It's the government that's not in power.
Yeah.
Like if Labour was in power, it'd be different. But when Labour's in power, everything gets fucked up. They say, oh, it's the Conservatives are in power.
That's what it is. That's
That's
exactly
been going on
what
for
it is.
decades, man. Like,
That's exactly
I don't have
what it
enough years left in my life to deal with that.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
That's what's brought us to this point. But
Well,
it's fucked up,
I
but it's
mean-
nothing new, man. It's always the same.
But it shouldn't be though. It shouldn't be the same. It really shouldn't. I'm not trying to come across as some
I'll tell you.
radical anarchist or all like that, because I'm not.
It's the
I'm
same
far from
process.
that.
It's the same process, but throughout history, the past 100 years, right? Same shit's happening again and again and again. Each time it gets not as bad. And not as bad. Look, I'm not walking around stabbing people with bayonets and rifles, am I? No,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
we're not going around smashing shit up. We're not. We're just walking around trying to make people realise what's going on, and they can use the power of their votes. If we lose that, that's another story, man. Then I'll see you at the next big protest. We have another
Yeah,
conversation.
when will that be? Because that
Whenever we want, that's when it will be.
We'll get there, Bob. That's my
Of course,
thing.
man. But like I said before, have a good time while you're doing it.
Yeah, yeah, fucking hell, yeah. We're stopping here tonight, and we're on about going to Canary Wharf tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're on about it. I don't know if we'll go there. God knows.
I'll make the most of it.
Yeah, well, yeah, we intend. Yeah, yeah, we intend. I mean, I've been to Canary Wharf a few times. Like,
What's going on over there?
don't know. Just fancy going down there and just
Walk around.
yeah, yeah.
You'd be surprised. Like when you get there, you can walk around a lot of places. A
Yeah.
lot of London
Fucking love
in
London,
centre.
mate.
In centre, it's like
Do you
everything's
live-
like kind of.
you said you lived at
I live in East London.
East London,
Yeah,
right?
further out.
But we move into Central, God willing.
But it's like, yeah, when you're from Canary Wharf, like have a look at the map, right? Because you can always walk around the place. Like central, when in the centre, things are actually quite close together.
Yeah, they
So
are.
You
Yeah,
don't need to get
yeah.
into trains. Walk around, see the sights.
Yeah.
And my advice is always, like, you're in London, see all the shops and bullshit. But like, look up, then you see the architecture.
Yeah, fucking beautiful.
Always look up.
Fucking. When we come out,
Yeah.
some
Any city, always look up.
Pancras station. It's absolutely fucking amazing.
That's always like kind of untouched. It's just what you see on our island. It's like constantly
Yeah,
changing.
they just
Yeah.
don't make it like that anymore. I mean, there's
I mean, even this here, even looking at buildings here, I mean, it's fucking beautiful.
There's something crazy. That one's empty.
Yeah.
If you broke in and tomorrow, if you came back and you took over and put a sign, then you have Scotland's rights. It's yours. It's yours.
But yeah, so we intend to do that tomorrow. Whether or not we do, I don't know. Fuck knows.
I'll probably go
I
to
have no idea.
I'll probably go to Wembley. I heard today there's thing happening at Wembley.
Oh,
Protest.
it's
Super League or
football
something,
thing. Yeah,
Probably go there.
yeah.
Make the most of it.
Yeah, I'll see what
We did, man.
Yeah, we're going probably.
Yeah.
We're going sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty knackered, man.
It's about that time.
absolutely shattered.
He does this stuff every day.
Every day we're going.
Yesterday I was in like Stoke Newington, then I went to Highbury, no, Arsenal, well, where was it? Emirates, right?
Emirates, yeah.
Stadium. Then from there was to Holloway, and then walking around and came back here. Okay, yeah.
What football team do you support?
Me?
No, I don't know. Everybody. Any football teams?
Leeds United.
Right?
no
Leeds
football
United.
for me.
Leeds United.
But you don't have to support a team so much, right? But if it's from your area, and like, no.
Nah, no football.
Fair enough. Fair enough, there you go.
Leeds United, man.
He doesn't support his football team,
Leeds United.
but he supports freedom.
Yeah, Freedom United.
Freedom United.
You know, if you have millions of people in the country who say, let's make a
Football
team
means
called
nothing.
United.
Freedom means everything.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that would have been if somebody said to us 2 years ago, right, you're going to be going on to Manchester, Liverpool, and you're going to be out of London supporting freedom, you'd have gone, freedom? No, we've got freedom. We've got it.
The problem is freedom has been taken for granted.
Exactly.
And it's been stolen from us.
Yeah,
And we need to recapture the
but
freedom.
the thing is, Daz, we didn't
And we
say...
need to recapture the freedom for our children and our children's children. We also need to recapture.
True. But the thing is, Daz, we didn't sit in an armchair and just complain about it.
He did it.
We
He
fucking
came
did
out.
something.
Everyone came
We've
out.
been here.
But it's not just the people in the future, it's all the people who died so you
Well,
have it in the first
exactly,
place.
exactly. I totally agree with that. Yes,
And
people
not
have
just
died
not just died,
The-
but sacrificed their entire lives and suffered. So
Yes.
we could have it.
Exactly.
for our
Yeah.
freedoms that
That is
we're
the biggest
giving
for the
away.
future. We make it, but
Exactly.
those people who did everything, what they had nothing. You know, they had kids in the fucking chimney sweeps. They had
Yeah.
kids, like,
Especially in London.
kids
Yes.
were cleaning bullet shells with their fingers
Yes.
because their fingers were tiny.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
They went through all
That's
that
what- that's
bullshit
what-
so we can have a fucking can of beer on the street.
Exactly.
Right?
100%. You are.
No, I'm good. I know. No, I think. Right, thank you.
At least we forget.
You know, countless. You can go back hundreds of years for that. If you go down that route.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw it away because we
Thank
can't be
you.
asked to leave
No,
our house.
we're not. We've thrown it away by this. Is the government we have voted in has done this, and I accept. I have voted for this government that has thrown this
Scarl.
away,
We will
and I
expect the
accept
treachery.
I was faulty for voting for this
I don't
government.
think you were faulty. I think we were just like
We
we were
were.
lied to you greatly. And it was treacherous.
Yeah, I never thought Boris would do such a thing as this.
I didn't.
I'm so disappointed in what he's done.
They're all the same, man.
And the old government's that.
The whole establishment.
Yeah. The establishment, yeah.
You
I
can't-
would,
you can't
I
be-
would like to have known what a real leader, somebody like Margaret Thatcher may have done under these circumstances, because I do not think they would have proceeded under the same path that Boris has. I think they may have stood the ground a little bit more. I think they may have defended.
I mean, this lot in power now, I mean, it's just...
I don't think it's about like just like standing their ground, having some balls, and like
Oh,
and just like saying no to,
No, but
to people. I think they're part of a bigger thing. Because like if they want to say no, they can always say no.
No, when
Really easy.
you look back at what
You'd
maybe-
like to think that.
when you look back at what London's been through, and maybe the Blitz or something like that, and they never shut any businesses down. The women actually carried on working in
The women started working.
the
more.
munitions
They started working. They
factories,
started working more.
and they're forcing people to stay at home and hide behind the sofas and eat takeaways on furlough, etc.
KFCs and shit.
That's funded through borrowing, which is going to be paid back through our children and their children's
That's
children
what
and their
gets me,
children. So what we are actually doing is stealing money from future generations' prosperity. I think that is disgusting, and I do not stand up for that ever, and I never will.
But it doesn't make any sense. How can you sign up for something that doesn't really make any actual sense? Because how do you know that you're going to get that money back in the future? How do you know
gonna
people are
get
going
it.
to
You're not
have
guaranteed.
jobs in the future?
You're not guaranteed.
You know? You don't know.
And I don't buy into perpetual growth either. Perpetual growth is not possible in financial.
Smoking alien. No, it's not. It's not logical. You can't predict the future. You don't know what's going to happen. You have technology. Things might change. How are we going to pay back when no one's working?
Things will change.
When things are automated, how are we going to pay it back? It doesn't make any sense.
There's no logic there whatsoever. No logic whatsoever. At all. I mean, you look at they're going about these furlough schemes. Yeah, I understand that. And they're trying to help people. Well, are they trying to help people?
No, what they're doing is they're like, you can't work. Instead of you starving, they're going to give you money,
Yeah.
which was taken from you in the first place.
But
Don't
don't you think that's also a part of the control thing?
Yeah, of course. What else is it? We're giving you the money, you shut up and do what we say.
Yeah.
It's just, what kind of life is that?
No life.
If it was in the right hands, maybe not. But it clearly isn't.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly not. Fucking absolutely not.
But anyway, it's not being so negative. Like, no, we're not being negative, but yeah, it's fucked, right? But,
But it's still a great country.
yeah, exactly.
We're not being negative.
You're
It's
here,
fucked, but
you're
it's still a
here.
great country.
I mean,
Come
we're all
on.
here.
Still a great
It's all
country.
good, man. It's all good. Like we just make it better. We can do that.
Also,
You can do that.
It's been done and it's happening now.
It's happening now.
The
You
people
do
are
what you
here.
do.
The people.
We all do what we
We
do-
are the
need to do.
people. We are the power.
Yeah, and we
And
are.
it is
and we
happening.
demonstrate that. Well, everyone demonstrates that all the time, right? And it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Just keep doing it, big man. And just have a
Let's
good
keep
time.
doing
That's
what
it.
we're doing, and we will succeed.
That's it. It's always happened. It's never not happened in history. I don't think it will stop.
I have
stopping
confidence
now.
in you,
Yeah, well,
and
that's
you,
it.
and you,
no,
and me,
you
and
made a good point
everybody.
there. Because it is history. Because what we're doing now, we're going on these rallies, demonstrations. It's been going on for hundreds of years.
Thousands.
Yeah,
Might not be a rally. Might be something else, but it still happened.
yeah, yes.
Yeah. If
It's not
it
new.
never worked, then
not
like
new.
someone from 1,000 years ago, the empire would still be here. Genghis Khan would take over the world.
Yeah.
Rome
We
would
said
take
the
over
light.
the world. The British Empire would be the entire planet.
Yeah.
British Empire was the
Yeah.
biggest
Done.
because it was the most recent. They had the technology behind it. But doesn't mean they're going to win. They never succeeded.
No empire succeeds.
No.
No empire.
Why?
It always
Because
falls
the
in
people
failure.
always win.
Always falls.
The house always win when you go to the casino. We know that. Right? The people always win. And this is longer than any fucking casino. This is human civilization. Right?
Yeah.
I like those odds.
Yeah.
Yeah?
As a non-gambler.
Yeah? But the house always wins.
It does.
We will win. Always.
But this government house will never win.
But we won't win.
We must
if
bring
we're
down.
if we're
We
demoralised
must bring
and
down
stuff.
this government to succeed.
It's not even just the government, it's the entire establishment, it's the entire thing happening in the world. But it's not, but we're here, so it's the establishment. I think it's establishment, it's not the government. Because we say, let's take Tories out, someone else will come over and carry on. It's not
Yeah,
true.
yeah, very true. Yeah,
Not the
and governments before this government have been.
They'll always, it will never change. And it will never change.
It always changes. Either it goes really bad, or it will be change it and stop it. It's happening all around, it's already happening in Europe. Like, people are going fucking nuts in other countries. Belgium, Denmark, right? The government, and they're all backing down. Austria, they're all backing down. Because they're going fucking nuts. They're going, no, not nuts, I mean, they're just not complying. They're like, no, sorry, we've had enough. All of them, like, the majority.
So where are your parents from? India. So what's it like in India then? Are they doing the same
I'll be honest,
lockdown
right? I
or-
only go there like every couple of years. I've been there for a long time. They do have lockdown, but India's generally been quite fucked up. It's quite like corrupt, and it's because people are quite disenfranchised. There's so many different people, and they just haven't haven't had a strong structural society for a very, very long time. Like the British kind of set some structure up. Before then, you had like Mughal Empire, which is like the Muslims coming in. So it's always been fucked up. There's never been like a straight thing like starting from the Magna Carta here, you know, a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah.
And it built up from that. Right? It was quite steady. India, you don't have that. So people are just all over the fucking place. So what that means is like government, there's corruption, it's just fucking crazy. But if the people got their shit together, right, and just said, listen, we're all together, doesn't matter where you're from, like we're all together, then that's a starting point. But they don't have that. That's why
And
they fucking run away.
Is there an election? Is there an election coming up in India with
I'm
Modi?
not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know when. I honestly don't know. I've been quite preoccupied with what's going on over here.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know. But also in India, they have different states. The states are massive. The state I'm from, Kerala, there's like 35, 40 million people in the state, in one state. You know, there's so many of them, and there's like 70 plus different languages. It's fucking immense. It's a continent. It's fucking massive. You can fit England like multiple times over. 50 times probably. Right? How can you deal with that? They can't. It's just fucking chaotic. That's how. That's why I'm not concerned about it. I'm like, you do it wrong shit.
Dosh going to the moon. Don't spam chat. But Dosh going to the moon.
Monday in about fucking
Crypto to the moon, man. Buy now. It's the last weekend. You can get crypto cheap up until Sunday, and then it's going back up.
People who actually
Last chances. Load up the bags.
Yeah.
Load up the bags.
things are going to change regardless.
I went
right?
heavy
Things are gonna change,
on
yeah?
cake.
But we have to make
Cake
sure
crypto.
that we
You
have
heard it
more
here
say
first.
in it.
Cake crypto.
That we put in power.
Cake.
That's all
It's going up next couple days.
We're going to make sure that balance is like kind of in our favor. You don't have to be in complete control. You don't have to be like common law. That's it. We run the show. No. You just have to make
Cake.
sure that
I
we
know,
have
right?
more control.
It's funny.
At the
But
moment, they kind of force themselves where they have more power than we do.
it's #1 exchange. I recommend it anyway.
Right? At the end of the day, you do need people. You need a government. Otherwise, people will just run around.
Ethereum,
and
yeah, it's
come
also good.
stab you with rubbish.
Ethereum is also good.
We're not anarchists.
Otherwise we just live in our fucking little huts. Like, shut up and like, just, like hiding. There's no society. We're fucking guns. Like, don't come in my house.
Yeah.
What kind of life is that?
Nobody
wants that. That's what
Nobody wants that. We're not anarchists.
Yeah.
Nobody's anarchists.
Yeah,
as
we're
far as I can see.
going to sleep soon. Don't worry, Raggy. We're not far. Thank you guys for supporting that. Yeah, we're going. Guys, are gonna wrap up the stream. But I'll see you tomorrow as soon as we wake up. We'll be back streaming. Smash that like, subscribe. We'll be live tomorrow, another all day long.
Right, good shot of you, Bob. You took it easy, mate.
Absolute pleasure.
Guys, all the best. Wish you good night. See you all tomorrow.
Good night.
Hope to see you next time. Thank you for the beer. Thank you for the cigarette.
Thank you for the.
Take it easy, mate.
Thank you so much. Great seeing you
Have a good
guys.
day tomorrow.
Alright.
Good night.
Right, you have a good one.
You too. You too.
All the best, guys. Again, I'm trying to go live every chance I get. See you very, very soon. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be live all day. Smash that like, subscribe. I'll be live. Be back as soon as I can. See you very, very, very soon. All the best, guys. See you tomorrow morning.
Ended.
In 3, 2, 1, ending it. Good night, guys. Good day.